What's the deal, family? We got another banger for today. The story of Blacc Sam, Nipsey's legendary brother. Let's run it up.
Nah, hey, man, we got hood war stories, man. We got the story of Blacc Sam, Nipsey's legendary brother. We about to run this one up right here, man. Before we do, y'all know what to do, man. Get at me on the Patreon. It's $1, man. You already know what it is. Once I get 100 subscribers over here, I'm going to drop, I'm going to do a giveaway at 100, 200, all the way up to 1,000, man. I'm going to keep it at $1 until I get 1,000 subs. I do 2 videos every week on there, so make sure to get at me on the Patreon. Link will be in the bio or description. Let's get to it, man. Hood War Stories, Blacc Sam.
War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of Blacc Sam. Samuel Escadon was born on March 4th.
Somebody get my dude a cough drop, bro. Please, get him a lifetime supply, bro. I need it real bad, man.
1982, in Los Angeles, California. Born to DeWitt Escadon and Angelique Smith, his mother is Black American, with roots that trace back to Louisiana. And his father was born and raised in Eritrea, Africa, but immigrated to the United States after fleeing a then ongoing war in Eritrea. He's the eldest sibling to the late Nipsey Hussle and Samantha Smith. Born in the Crenshaw district of South Central Los Angeles, he was raised amidst the atmosphere of gun violence, drug hustling, and police brutality. The poverty-stricken gang environment he grew up in is home to the Rolling 60s, the largest Black American gang in LA County. Growing up in this turf, on Rimpaw and 60th Street, Sam has seen death up close. Bullets when they hit their target were cruel and quick. As a kid, Sam participated in a wide range of activities, from summer camp to karate. He enjoyed the Ninja Turtles, Batman, basketball, football, and music. He and Nipsey used to walk to Crenshaw High and jump the fence to play basketball. As a youth, Sam was a natural-born hustler. He looked up to the likes of Snoop, Jay-Z, Diddy, and Master P, and hoped to one day be in that position. On Diddy, natural-born hustler. He looked up to the likes of Snoop, Jay-Z, Diddy, and Master P.
Snoop, specifically Jay-Z, Diddy, and Master P. A lot of times, bro, I've always heard like, oh, Sam was really like a lot of like some of the brains behind like Nipsey's hustle. You feel me? Nipsey's hustle and how he moved, like a lot of like stuff like Blacc Sam was in the background making moves, making stuff happen. I don't really know much about Blacc Sam as much as I know about Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? So, what's it called? For him to be inspired by Jay-Z, Master P, Diddy, makes perfect sense on the way he was moving. You know what I'm saying?
And hope to one day be in that position.
Even Snoop Dogg, it's funny he throws Snoop Dogg in there because Snoop Dogg actually got a lot of his game from Master P. A lot of Snoop Dogg's hustle mentality when he started really making money and getting out here and doing this and getting to his bags outside of rap, he'll say Master P helped him with a lot of that. Real talk.
On 60th Street, he started hustling up money by watering lawns, shoveling, and washing cars. By the time he was in high school at King Drill, his hustling ambitions transcended into new heights. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Sam was one of the biggest underground bootleg DVD movie distributors in the country, allegedly earning roughly $700K a year from that hustle.
Blacc Sam was making $700K a year as the movie man. Bro was Netflix before Netflix. I never knew that. That's crazy. And now it makes sense, bro. It makes sense. When I say he was the brains, I don't want to say the brains. I'm not trying to discredit Nipsey's own brain hustle at all either. But Blacc Sam was really making things shake.
Aside from that, he allegedly had the California to Atlanta medicinal pipeline on lock. This connection is how Young Thug and Lil Baby knew of Nipsey Hussle before he became a rapper when they were trapping as teenagers. Sam had homes in real estate in both LA and Atlanta, but his real estate in Atlanta would later be seized when his DVD business was ran down by the feds. When Sam was 18, he buried $250K in his mother's backyard. He put the money in an airtight fireproof safe and wrapped it in plastic. He left the safe buried for about a year. When he went to retrieve and dig it up, he discovered that $100K out of that $250 was molded and rotten. The family attempted to salvage the money by laying it out on the living room table and attempting to blow dry it. This is one of the many losses that Sam bounced back from.
Damn.
And when he did bounce back, he always shared what he had. As a young adult, Sam was too different. He bought his mother a Benz and his father a Range, but wore a plain hoodie and t-shirt every day. Also during this period.
Hey, man, like Lil Wayne said, bro, real G's move in silence like lasagna, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really making something move and shake, and you really trying to stay out of jail, you don't make it obvious you making things shake. You make it, you look like you doing regular stuff while you doing extraordinary stuff.
Sam was seeing the route that his younger brother Nipsey was taking. In his teenage years, Nipsey became fully engulfed in the Rolling 60 Crips. These were his most active years, as he was a major frontliner for the Dime Block clique. At the time, there wasn't much Sam could do to prevent it, but as a big brother, he did his best to always set a good example and be there for Nip. While Nipsey was heavy in the streets, Sam was coming up with solutions and alternative routes so that they both can go legit. In 2004, Sam's father took him and Nipsey to Reach for the first time to give them a better understanding of their heritage. This trip pushed Nipsey toward a new path and gave Sam a different perspective. After spending 3 months in Africa, they touched down back in LA. With Sam quarterbacking the play calls, he, Nipsey, and Fats started selling clothes and CDs out the trunk at the intersection of Crenshaw and Slauson, outside the Louisiana Fried Chicken.
Louisiana's.
Though LAPD officers would frequently shut them down, sometimes handcuffing and seizing their merchandise. Sam explained to them that they were just trying to do something legit, but the officer said it's not legit until they got a location and pay taxes and pay rent just like everybody else. So that's what they did.
It's crazy because Master P's come up with selling CDs out the trunk. That's how that's how he literally got famous, bro, and came up was out of selling out the trunk, bro. Like really just trapping CDs, bro, like the hard way.
Sam and Nipsey opened a sauce and tea store in 2006, all while they were still hustling mixtapes, and started considering how they were going to build their empire right there. The same strip mall where they had grown up, dodging all types of craziness in the parking lot. Let's fast forward to 2009. By that point, Nipsey's first 2 mixtape installments, A Bullets Ain't Got No Name, helped capitalize to mainstream visibility, thus exposing a larger audience outside his base on the West Coast.
So when Bullets Ain't Got No Names first came out, that's when I was, this was 6th grade, 7th grade. This right before I started throwing parties in LA, bro. I remember when those came out. It was like it was nothing like it, bro. Like it was different. It was definitely something refreshing for LA when all that music was coming out, and that was right before I started throwing parties in LA, and that's when never mind. I ain't even gonna say it right now.
Epic Records took notice, and on the day Nipsey was in New York signing a deal with Epic, Blacc Sam was arrested and they lost the storefront. When he got out the penitentiary a few years later, Sam hustled t-shirts and socks again to save up enough money to rent out a spot in the strip mall again. They had a plan for the place, but not everything would be smooth, as life has its ups and downs. In 2011, Sam saw himself in the midst of bullets flying outside their storefront. Nipsey's first child's mother is Big U's niece. Allegedly, there was a family dispute, which led to Big U pulling up on Nipsey's store while he was there, which resulted into a physical altercation between Big U and Nipsey in an alley near the store. Blacc Sam then allegedly went in the store to retrieve a pistol and fired 1 shot in the air to end the conflict. LAPD arrived within 1 minute of Sam's warning shot and seen the scuffle and Blacc Sam with a pistol in his hands. LAPD immediately opened fire on Sam from about 30 yards away. Somehow, not 1 bullet hit Sam. Everyone was ordered on the ground, roughed up and handcuffed while the helicopter hovered over the store. They were taken to jail that night, but would all bail out the next morning. Nipsey and Big U settled their differences just weeks after the incident. The storefront was raided again in 2014, but they managed to hang on to it and steer it straight. It sat empty for a while. They were still paying rent on it while they got things in order. Let's take it to 2017. On June 17th, Nipsey and Sam launched the grand opening of the Marathon store, which was a star-studded event and brought the city out. The flagship store had all kinds of futuristic features, including programmable technology built into the store designs, along with products for exclusive Nipsey releases.
Bro, when that store first opened, with the new technology and everything, it was pioneered, bro. It was like some pioneer stuff. It was nothing really like it. Like nowadays, you see that everywhere. You know, you go into the store, that's connected to that, which is connected to that. You got that, which means you do this. You get the music, it does this. You get that, it does that. But at that time, when they opened that store, bro, it was one of the first stores that was like that I know of, at least. That the community know of, at least. The culture know of, at least. It was one of the first ones like it. It was like, even hearing them talk about it was just like, what? Y'all, it's like this? That's crazy. And that just goes to show the ingenuity of both of them. Not just Sam, but Nipsey too. And just how they came together and just was really trying to change the game and create new ways, you know?
Store opening was a big accomplishment for the brothers, considering all the trials and tribulations they went through in that parking lot. On the afternoon of September 14th, 2018, Blacc Sam found himself dealing with the life or death situation on Crenshaw and Slauson. Gunshots rang out in the strip mall's parking lot. A Roller 60 gang member had shown up at the Marathon store looking for some trouble, and a fight broke out. Police responded to find blood on the ground. All witnesses and store staff refused to cooperate with the police. One of the men was beaten so badly that he needed 9 staples in his head. He claimed that he had been assaulted by Blacc Sam and struck with a pipe, but would not answer questions about how the conflict started. Video footage showed that same man arriving in a car and him taking something out of his vehicle, appearing to be a gun, and walking the store. Just several minutes later, he was seen returning to the car bleeding after being chased out by several individuals. Blacc Sam was placed in police custody and would spend just shy of 1 month in the LA County Jail before bailing himself out of a $1 million bond. Sam chartered a private jet to attend a meeting with Puma just 4 hours after bailing out.
Blacc! How you doing, man? Come on, you know I gotta talk some shit. $100,000 bond. Nigga, we on the motherfucking jet. $1 million bond. Oh, excuse me. $100,000 loss. $1 million bond. Nigga, on the motherfucking Puma jet. Nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, we in Vegas and credit.
While Sam was in jail, he allegedly went untouched. And
I ain't gonna lie, that's gotta feel crazy, bro. You just dropped, had $1 million bond, got the 100K, dropped that, got out of jail. 4 hours later, you on a private jet about to go meet up with Puma for a business meeting. That must be crazy. That's like some GTA stuff, man. That's a movie.
And the NH card made sure he was good. On March 31st of 2019, Nipsey Hussle was tragically gunned down in front of his store. Since his brother's passing, Blacc Sam has continued to work to keep his legacy alive, opening up a second location in the summer of 2022.
Bruh, rest in peace, Nipsey, bruh. I remember, bruh, the day he died, bruh. I was in the back, bruh. I was sitting in my Mustang, bruh. Rolling up. Got my drink and shit. My neighbor, I ain't gonna say my homie, but my neighbor's cousin or his uncle or something like that. He from 60s. He an old head though. He an OG from 60s. He pulls up. He playing rap niggas in the car loud too, bumping loud. He playing rap. He had that motherfucker. We sitting there. Now we all smoking, drinking, talking shit. You know, we reminiscing about Nip and how much he did for LA and stuff. And I kid you not, bruh had rap niggas on repeat for probably like 2 hours, bumping loud, super loud, just repeat. 2 hours. We sitting there getting faded, man. And he really from 6 He used to, when he was older, Nipsey was like young and shit and was like moving around. So we was just throwing out all types of stories, bruh. My last party I ever threw in LA, Nipsey performed at, along with like Odd Future and them. It was just like crazy, bro. Rest in peace to Nip, bro. For real, man.
The Marathon Collective opened its doors in June of 2022 and serves as a premier THC and CBD retail dispensary in LA.
Nip is one of my biggest inspirations, along with Blacc Sam, knowing that he's a lot of the brains behind a lot of this stuff too, man. Like definitely inspirations as far as young black men, especially ones in Los Angeles and like growing businesses and just trying to change the narrative of who we are and what's going on and what our capabilities are and what we got access to. And I definitely am influenced by them a lot, for real.
Community. Sam is ensuring his brother's legacy continues through his children by securing ownership for them early.
Facts.
With Nipsey's children owning real estate at such an early age, Blacc Sam knows that they will have the opportunity to see the value of the property go up, which he says they already seen. Sam's ability to hustle serves as inspiration to his peers and those that are aware of his story. He represents young black men who are able to transcend from their starting point while managing to stay local and positively impact the community. To how he operates as a man, he's respected at the highest level. Blacc Sam is currently an executive for the Marathon clothing brand and All Money and Records. He owns at least 5 businesses in the Los Angeles area, has real estate and tech investments, and maintains a positive influence in the community he grew up in.
Shouts out to Blacc Sam, man. That was the story. Blacc Sam, Nipsey's legendary brother, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Keep grinding, man. Keep grinding, keep hustling, keep trying to make moves, keep trying to change the narrative, keep trying to, grow yourself and be able to, not only impact you and yourself and the people's closest to you, but other people that surround you as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Be what they say is corny as hell, but be the change you want to see in the world, man. Real talk. That's it, though. Hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Remember to keep it real. Real is rare. Real always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.